is Youthical Audio, and this is the second installment on from corporate takeover is what it is. It's from a de jure community, or from what it was to what it's going to be. What it used to be, it ain't, and what you thought it was, you've been mistaken. This is not Cabin Creek no more. This is Lamar, and this is not Pilot Rock. This is Knoxville. Yes, he goes right in hand with the rest of the mind control. The history is mind control, and might is right, and in a lot of these cases, when they show up, it's corporate takeover. We got the post office, we're doing the commerce, and this is what we're gonna call it. And it doesn't matter what your ass says, because you can talk till you blue in the face. The established institution is taking over, corporate takeover. There will be no heathens allowed. Everyone must convert to pagan. You will pay again. You will pay your own way. Now, either they don't care. They don't lose either way, whether you figure it out or not. Either way, you're gonna pay your own damn way, and it's no sweat off of their back. They're just there to make damn sure the accounting's right, and then it doesn't matter who you are or what. None of that shit. The accounting, the book's gonna be right. They're gonna know every fucking penny. What transmits to you, all the energy what you produce, they're gonna track it. That's how they do it. Now, we're gonna leave that alone for a minute, and we're gonna focus on the issue at hand. The issue at hand is from Cabin Creek to Lamar. Now, this time I flipped our angle around. So, as we're looking at this we're looking at the white map here, the old map, where you see London. That is where the bottom corner where you essentially come into frame. Yeah, with the frame. That's where we're entering the frame up here. Same idea. Anyways, now this road runs. It's going up underneath this map. What we got going, and coming up here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Coming up here to Hagerville. Well, as you can see, the road's broken, and I'm off a little bit. We should be here. I should be here where my little hand sign is. Yeah, and coming up here, 315, and that comes out. Hold up. Trying to see something. Where's Dover at? Come on, man. Damn. Okay. Clear out over here. Whoa. Hold up, man. Now, and back up a little bit here. Lay of the land. Okay. So, here's what I do. Here's what I know. Okay. Ozarks back off in this direction. When you come in, they come up this side of the river here, real close to it. You know what I mean? What I'm talking about before the narrative that we're running with now. You know what I mean? Before they came in and they drew the Highway 64 and the Interstate 40. Before that, um, folks came along the same line, just in closer towards the river in some degrees, or to some degree. I mean, the river wasn't it wasn't quite as navigable. They rotted it out, channeled it out for the barge traffic. And when they did the McKellen Kerr Dam and made Piney Bay, it changed the terrain significantly, and a lot of the farmland was lost or swallowed up by the water, especially up here in Piney Bay, up here around where this little 359 marker is. But more than that, I mean, down here into the Pilot Rock, what we call South Bend, down here where my old homestead is at, down here in Kenner Cove. Like I said before, my great grandfather, whenever he was coming up, he could jump on his horse right here. He could jump on his horse right here and be at Hickeytown in 5 minutes, which is somewhere around in here, I think. Back up. Where you at? I think it's right up in here somewhere. Yeah, it has to be right here. But anyway, so what I was trying to say by saying that is there was no water here, right here. There wasn't water like that, and not only that, but the road, as you can see the train track now, as the train track go, so went the road. So went the road. The train track's running. Where's my hands going here? And yeah, that's exactly the way that the road went. Let's see, old Highway 64. Yeah, this is where I is. Right here in this hill right here, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe. Let me see here. Yeah. Let's see. Stop. Yeah. My mouse is going. It's got a short end or something. Anyway. Yeah, this is me right here where my hand is. Yeah. And then this is my folks, my some family members, whatnot. Yeah. You just jump up and there was, like I said, there wasn't all that water like that. And as the road cometh, old Highway 64, See, uh, you can still see essentially. I mean, because it really did follow right, like pretty well right along with the way the train as the train's going. Um, but there is there's a little Pittsburgh Road, so that's going to be coming out. Okay, I know where I'm at. All right, so the boat would come up. Or, Pittsburgh Landing is here. I'm not sure what this is, man. What is this? Okay, I know what you gotta do. This is the where you can come down to the river. Okay, this right here, where my hand sign's at, this is where the rock quarry, the Cabin Creek, when they're talking about Cabin Creek rock quarry, like where they were pulling the rock from, this is him right here. You can't even see it today. I mean, when you come down here, when you go down there now, you really, you got to know what you're looking for to be able to even see it. I mean, but it's the first time I looked at it like that. Now, okay, so Old Highway 64 come. You see it right here where this mug comes to down here. Old Highway 64 would okay, I got it. We're in there. Okay. Old Highway 64 come right down through here and hit this T at Pittsburgh, and you can see the little trail coming off through here. Yeah, she come right down through here, and then kind of comes swoops in here and comes down around, and when you got right here to this little spot right here, the road came right up underneath where the interstate is now, and came right up underneath there, and you hit this street. This is Alberta Street. This is the street what the school's on. And you would come right up here, and well, I mean, we get conflicting narratives on all this shit, dude, and you can't really buy none of what they saying. I'm not, but so what I'm saying is yeah, when you come in here, yeah, there was, I mean, as you come up here, there was there was a big building here where the school was at, and they have them in all these towns, man. And I don't know if it was necessarily I don't know, but I know it didn't have no bathroom in it. I don't know what kind of school couldn't have no fucking bathroom. Be that as it may, we'll get to that in a little bit. As you come down this street, and here's the school block, and then you come down here, and this is let me see here. This got to be. You got to be this is the main downtown block right here, Cabin Creek. Yeah. So whenever you come down, yeah, you come down here, and then you cross the creek right here. Cabin Creek runs right through here. You cross the creek right here, and as you cross the creek, well, back in the days, the road went straight up Seminary right here, and but it broke right. It was an intersection right here. Instead of now they have like two ways up to the school here. Then it was a straightaway, boom. And this straightaway, when you hit this T right here, it's going this way, just like it's going down Hickeytown Road right here. and going down here, and whoa, what you doing, man? Hold up. And you see how now it kind of it dead ends now. No. Back in the days, that mug would come right on up and take you right on up here to Hagerville. Yeah, take you right on out to London, Hagerville, wherever you wanted to go, out in that direction. The water didn't back up like it do now to make that slough. It was Hickeytown. It wasn't Hickeytown Slough. Now, okay, so we're looking at the downtown block. The downtown block of Lamar is right here. As I'm running right through here. Okay, this little plot right here was the center block. In here, and there's like a street, you can't see it anymore, but look, okay, yeah, here it is. See School Street, and they said that the first school was here. Anyways, so like I was saying about seminary, you went, there was a T here, and it went straight on up this way, and there was 2 routes, because one of these routes, this one right here, takes you back towards Hagerville and or towards Pilot Rock, and London, Russellville, Dover. This way, I mean, it's about the same, but no. It'll take you to Hagerville. It's kind of a different route, or you can start going more towards the north, towards Missouri. Really, is where you're headed when you start going up this way. Now, right here, what you're looking at, man, you see him. This is my home. This is my homestead right here, dude. My house is somewhere right here. Right there, that's him, dude. Let's check it out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, dude. Turn around. I can't see shit here. Aw, man. That sucks. Oh, I can't see nothing. Oh, I can't see shit here, dude. Can't get no street view or nothing, no. Huh. Wonder where you can get a street view at. Exit. There we go. But yeah. There's my house right there. I want to go home so bad, y'all. Exit. But then again, I really don't. Damn it, man. My fault. Anyways, back it up. So we got here. Yeah, let's get these pictures right here. Now, back it up. Let me figure it. Somewhere. Okay. Now. Okay. This is. I wonder if I can get a straight view right here. Nope. You sure can't, buddy. Now, so this picture right here, this is this corner right here. This is this corner. Okay. The Bluestone Bank is gonna be on this corner. Alright. And there was a house that sit right here that was made out of stone. I'm gonna show that to you, and then there's like a row of houses, or like business houses and whatnot. You're gonna see them beside the Bluestone Bank that run along here, and I'm trying to remember this right here. This is a Kazort. Like, it's the damnedest thing. I don't know exactly what was going on, but you had Kazort and Kozort. I'm not sure that the Kazort was a politician or wannabe politician and federal agent, and yeah, probably one of those. He was one of the biggest lumbermen in the state at the time, and on this opposite side of the street, there was like a Kozort. He had like a cotton gin, something like that, right here, and then on this corner, I believe you had like Miss Bobak's millinery. She had a millinery spot here, and then you had you had businesses that went all down through here, like you had a couple different newspapers, and the Negroes stayed back off over there whereby I was showing you where I stayed at, and at least that's what I've researched. What my research has led me to have reasonable belief of. I'm trying to think here. Well, we can just get in pictures now, dude. Now we know where we are. So yeah, you can see that there was like a blacksmith shop back behind here. But what I like to get you to take a look at is, what's this motherfucker sitting on, man? I mean, it's not this shit right here down here is not the same technique what they're using up here, or that. This rock right here don't even look like the same rock that this is. You know what they did these seals with, or whatever you call these frames. Yeah, that even looks different than this stuff down here on the bottom. And up until a couple years ago, when the mayor decided that he was going to sell all of the rock, and Lord knows what happened. Be that as it may, the rock they pulled up all the rock, but there was this old rock like this right here all through the town, the sidewalks. Okay, now this is that opposite corner, like I told you. This is that Bluestone Bank. Now, well, there's a better picture of it. I mean, you can see. I mean, they butchered these shits up, man. All of them, they butchered that shit up. They don't. I mean, now they fucked shit up. Look here, like I said, the street went straight across, right, and it tees. Okay, now as you're looking at this, I mean, you can tell that they've well, there's one thing that there's nobody there, we don't have to debate. They've repurposed this fucking building here, the biggest building in the county at the time. Okay, they repurposed this mug. And how do I know that? You don't see that door? And another thing, you see the mud on the ground, right? And the dude in a fucking suit with a luggage bag. What the hell's going on here? They had a horse, like a horse, whatchamacallit there, stable. Okay, this fucker gonna tell you that it was erected in 1911 by G.T. Kazort. Can you believe that shit? You believe that? Now here's this is one is like from Sebastian County. Yeah, this is an old bluestone. Essentially, yeah, it's bluestone. It was what they say it was a jail in Greenwood or in Sebastian County. But now you see the door, don't you? That is clearly a door, right? We can see that. I mean, there's no doubt. There's no debate about it. It's a fucking door, alright? And they've come in here and refitted this for a different outfit. And once again, what do you see? Fucking dudes in suits. I don't see nobody in any types of even working looking attire. I mean, the guy that's, supposedly, I guess, doing some type of a fucking service, because that's what we do in America, because that's what it is. It always has been and always will be. The money's never going to change. It's always going to be the mail. It's always going to be the fucking stamp. As the King's Impress is always going to give the money value, no matter what it is. And we're still gonna have shit that we need to have done, and we're still gonna have to have a life and a reason to fucking get up in the morning. So we play this little game where we like to deal with the money and tip each other, and we don't do nothing for free. I don't know why, but that's what it is. And anyway, the motherfucker got on a suit. I mean, a fucking tie and press these clothes and shit. How are they gonna have money to fucking do all of that? I mean, just think about it, dude. They tell us they don't have no lie, they don't have nothing back in these days. And we bought it? No, I didn't buy that shit, dude. They lied. Look at these fuckers, man. And that might actually be a brother. I never really seen. I never honed in on it that close. But I think that might be a brother. What's that say? Proxnering insurance, maybe. It does say insurance for sure. And Bluestone Banking, yes, that's clearly a damn door. A fucking door. And I can't. Are the windows barred? Surely not. No. I don't know. And then it looks like they probably knocked out the. But I mean, look at the foundation this motherfucker is on, dude. Huh. Okay, check this. Okay, now gone. The Bluestone Bank building, a landmark in Lamar, Johnson County, for many years, was demolished on Thursday. In the photo sequence above, the east wall begins to buckle, top photo, then falls away, middle photo, bringing down the north wall as well. The building was constructed in the early years of the 20th century and was heavily damaged by fire in 1970, leaving only the shell remaining. And I know you didn't buy that. Here's a look at what it looked like, back when I was coming up. I remember it looking like this here. Now, check this. Cabin Creek destroyed. Thousands of dollars worth of property goes up in flames. 23 buildings burned. The report was received here last night that Cabin Creek, a small village 6 miles this side of Clarksville, was destroyed by fire. Every business building in the town, with the exception of one stone structure, was burned. The fire is said to have originated in an outpacking house, but just how we were unable to learn. Among those destroyed was the large mercantile establishment of Kazort Brothers and McGee, whose loss alone will run well into the thousands. As the telephone office was also destroyed, we are unable to obtain the names of those who have lost or additional particulars regarding the Holocaust. Between 200 and 300 bales of cotton upon the depot platform was among other property destroyed. Oh, really now? Holocaust, a burnt sacrificial offering? I mean, that's too extreme. What the hell's going on? And every business building in the town, with the exception of one stone structure, was burned in a Holocaust. And you mean to tell me that this building made it through a fucking Holocaust? To turn around and get burnt out and leave only nothing but a shell, and 60, 70 years later? What's going on? What the hell? Okay, like I told you, see? The Lamar fire. At the Lamar fire Wednesday night of last week, none of the features attending such destruction was lacking. Now, if you noticed, I've read 3 articles, and this one here is, 100 years down the damn road, 100 years later, okay? And did you notice that you don't know when this was, because the motherfucker tells you that it was demolished on Thursday of fucking when. We don't have a clue. We have no idea when. Just on Thursday of some fucking time. Here we have, report was received here last night. I mean, I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to know when the hell that was, any more than I know when at the Lamar fire Wednesday night of last week. What the fuck's going on? What kind of shit is this, man? I mean, it kind of makes me scratch my head. Like, what the hell's going on? You don't put no fucking date down. You tell me some shit like some worthless information, dude. I can't use that. I can't use that to figure out anything. And it's not like, it'd be one thing if it was just, one article, but shit. The loss, all told, was 13 business houses, 1 livery stable, and 5 dwellings. Between 150 and 200 bales of cotton and 2 or 3 carloads of apples were also destroyed. 2 or 3? What? Those who suffered losses did not for a moment fold their hands and repine, but will rebuild upon a more substantial basis than ever. In fact, this work of clearing away the wreck and preparing the ground begun last Monday, and in a short time there will be new Lamar erected upon the ashes of the old. You hear that? Kazort Brothers and McGee have bought the stone building and stock of a Mr. Wilson who escaped the fire and will continue in business. It is said that Miss Boback, who was engaged in a millinery business, had $500 in silver in a tin can, and that it was also devoured by the ruthless tongue of the fire. Since the fire occurred, 3 residences have been discovered on fire, but the flame in each case was extinguished without serious damage to the property. Does that not sound like wow? What did you just hear that? Do I need to read it again? Like, really? I mean, it's like every sentence that I read, I'm thinking to myself, what? I mean, what? This is clearly just garbage. She had $500 in silver. I mean, okay. Sounds like a bunch of people who were fucking scamming, dude. I mean, it sounds like a bunch of damn insurance fucking scamming, dude. A bunch of people that's yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They I mean, they making up all kind of shit, dude. I mean, because 2 or 3. You didn't know how many carts of a carload? Isn't that what it says? Cart loads or carload? I mean, surely to God, but you can tell whether you had a whole fucking cart. So what did this one say about how much? Between 2 and 300 bells. Okay. So what did this one say over here? Between 150 and 2. So we can go anywhere from 150 to 300, somewhere in there. I don't understand. Like, how the fuck is it? How can it be? How can we not get an accurate? How come we can't tell? I mean, how come we gotta fucking guess? We're not sure. I don't understand. And this nigga bought it. He bought it. And this says what? 1901. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? That's how they do it, dude. They would take your shit and fucking claim it for themselves. Check that out. You see this? See what this motherfucker standing on, man? And they dumb these fucking pictures down. That's exactly what they do, man. They dumb down these. They make these buildings. They try to dumb them down big time, so that you don't. I mean, but when you look and you see, what the fuck is it setting on, dude? This ain't no 2-room shanty with a dirt floor, pound down so hard, so tough that it's like concrete. That's not what we're looking at here. I mean, that's that rock quarry down there where I show you at. Yeah. Now, moving 28 feet backward to make way for new right of way needed for the widening of Highway 64. Castleberry store at Lamar is lifted about 3 feet off its foundation and ready for the backward move. Paul Combs, statewide moving contractor, expected to have the store reset by Thursday if the weather permitted. The store and station were carrying on business as usual during the move. You hear that shit? But they you know, they dumb back in the day. They didn't have no technology. They motherfucker couldn't read nothing. Okay, now here we go. Here we got it. At least here we got a date on there. I mean, here what do we got? Lamar is shown. Downtown Lamar is shown in this picture, looking east on Main Street, circa 1917. Among the businesses shown are Bradley and Moreland Drugs and the Bluestone Bank building, which is still standing as of 95. And then you can see that other bank on the opposite corner, and you can see the building just keep continuing on down that motherfucker, all as far as you can see. I mean, and all this is setting on. Hold up, you see that? See, no, it ain't. I mean, because this down here is setting on some solid shit all the way down here. I see a gap or some shit here, and then this is different. You know what I mean? This here ain't the same. You can see, I mean, but you can even tell in the craftsmanship of the work. I mean, you can tell. Yeah. Okay, so this is standing at the opposite end, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that down here, this right here, this middle building is the Bluestone Bank. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. But we're just down here at this opposite end. And where do I? It looks like they put some fucking cross ties down here for some steps. But that's some fucking rock solid damn foundation right there, dude. And it leads me to believe that they buried Lamar. I mean, they buried it. The original Cabin Creek. I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is today, the earth is built up to this. I mean, this shit's still there, dude. That shit's still there. It's got to be there. It's still fucking there. I guarantee you. It has to be. What the fuck could they do with it, man? You can't. You look at it, man. That shit is solid as fuck. They could. I mean, it looked like it might have busted out here. It looks like it did. You see what I mean? I guess. That's what it looks like. Man, let me see here, dude. I know. No, I don't have to go back because I know what I'm looking at on this corner down here where that fucking bank is at. There's no question in my damn mind that shit is solid as fuck. What it's sitting on, like right there in that corner, right there, what we're looking at. That shit is solid as a motherfucker, dude. I'm not. I mean, you can't tell me nothing, dude. I don't. That shit is. This is going away from that bank. As you move away from the city block, the center block, the craftsmanship gets shoddier and shabbier. Now check that out, dude. You see this? What's going on? This lady just come out of her house, man. She just came out of home. I mean, she got her little satchel with her, like she ready to go. And you tell me what the fuck's going on here. How did all these fucking weeds get in the middle of the street? What's going on? Why is all the weeds in the street? Why? Better still, why are the fucking windows knocked out? Why? Because them windows is knocked out, dude. Them windows is knocked out, man. And it looks awful shady out. I mean, what's going on in there? What the hell's going on here? Why does it look like fucking bombed out and depleted? What's up with that? I don't understand. I mean, when was this? And why does it look like that? I don't get it. And I just don't understand how this lady could be coming out of here like this don't look like nobody live here. No, I mean, what the hell's going on in front of y'all? I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Come on. Quit playing. Here we go. Now what's going on? What the hell's going on here? I mean, yeah, there it is in the frontwards. It says Lamar Baptist Church baptizing August 26th and or 26th through. I'm not sure. I can't really tell what that second number is. What is it? 26th and 31st, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, 68 baptized. Fraser photo close by. 68. What the hell's going on? What's happening here? Why would you? You ever heard of anything like this before? 68 people. I don't understand. What's going on? Now see, like I said, here we have this rock building that's across from the bank here, and you can see that rock solid corner piece, and I'm guessing this was probably after they took the bank out from here on this corner, because I mean that bank that was sitting here there wasn't no room for this fucking shed thing or this portico, whatever the hell this little lean tube is right here. There's not enough room on that slab for it when the bank was sitting here. You see what I mean? So what'd they do? Build up to this? I think that's exactly what I think. I think they fucking built up and covered that shit. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that makes sense. Because it just, they ain't doing no fucking work. Look at that, man. Now that I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it just straight to the dirt floor, or I don't know, man. Now check this out. This is a high school and grammar school, Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Okay. Now that would be on the eastern side of the street. My dad, he attended here. He attended there before he come over here. He went there. And take a good look at it. I want you to take a good look at you know, the low windows, and I mean, just the whole setup. I mean, it's multiple stories, obviously. I mean, it appears to have a basement. I mean, it's just it's really strange whenever you looking at that, and then you say, see what I mean? It's strange, man. If you ask me, it's strange. I mean, why are the windows fucking knocked out, and why is there like grating over it? Like why are you locking people in there? Like why are the windows barred up? What the fuck's going on? I mean, I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, no. You mean clearly. I mean, it's clearly. I mean, these windows is in the damn ground. I'm kind of confused. And that looks original, don't it? I mean, it's just, I mean, looking at it, I'm like, man, really? And by the way, they had no bathroom. No bathroom in here. No bathroom. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. Buses pull up. There's fucking kids in there, dude. They got the fucking kids in there. Don't they? There's the fucking kids in there, man. What the shit? Buses pull up to the front door of the old Lamar High School in this photo from circa 1930. The school was built in 1916. Do you believe that? 1916. No bathroom. No bathroom. I'm telling you. This big ass, right? No bathroom. If you can believe it. Lamar Depot. We got here. This was when they tore it down. They had to take it out because they had to get rid of it. You know, because for whatever reason they had to go. They had to build a gym there. Now the old Lamar School in 1902. Looks kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm not too sure. 1902, huh? Now here's a old Knoxville school right here. That's what it said. And here's the old gym. Now I think it's all funny that, you know, they built this old rock like that, you know, and then I don't know, man. It shit don't add up. But here he is, you know. Here's that old gym. Here we go. Yeah, and just love the rock, you know. And here's when before they well, I don't even know because they changed a bunch of shit up now. But yeah, this was back before they Now here's what we need to know. Here's the good part. Here we go. Now the colored folks in District 50 and District 34 are about transferring commenced school in the latter district. Okay, and who do we see here? Oh. Oh. Give me just a minute, y'all. Hang on just a second. Alright, so I got it to pull up my house. Yeah. Yeah, this is my house. Right here. The date when I had it was down here. I seen it somewhere earlier, and it said that this was 7/2019. So I guess I had not been here for a couple months at that time. Apparently, all these trees are gone, and all these shrubs in the neighbor's yard. They said all of it, all that's gone. No trees. All gone. So they say. And notice the neighbor's mailbox right here. They can see straight across here. When they was pounding up on my door right here, over on this side right here, and I told them if I get the fuck off my damn door, off my goddamn door, and I think I surprised him because he fucking, and they knocked them cameras down and ran around there and kicked that door, and dude could hear it from the mailbox, from his mailbox over there. Because when they looked over and seen him, they decided that they weren't going to do it right there. Because there's some French doors over here on this side, and it's the weakest link. Like when they were casing the joint, you know what I'm saying? As they were, skulking around casing, trying to figure out which, just like a robber would do. I mean, that's what they were doing, and they were trying to find where they were going to breach and break for entry, and yeah, they started pounding on the door, and I said, "Man, get the fuck off my damn door! I'm not coming out." He didn't expect it, and I guess he didn't think Amber was there. I mean, she told him that she wasn't going to be there, and sure as shit, he busted that damn door down and fucked him up when he seen her, and I turned my back on that coward. So anyway, this mailbox right here, man, it's been a felony every damn day, every goddamn time that I've been impeded from this motherfucker. I don't care what nobody say. I own this shit right here. This is my shit. You can't change that land deed. You can't do it. Now check this out. Well, let me see. It says, it says actually says 326. Look here. Let me see if I can. What? I didn't need to do that. Let me see here. Watch out. Okay. How do we move this now? Can we move this out the way or something? Okay, yeah. There we go, right here. See? 301, Arkansas 123. This is Highway 123 right here. That's what we're on, right now. Okay, this is like two doors down, I think, something like that. 2 doors down. Let me see here. We might be at like, there's probably about 7 houses. What's up, man? What's going on here? Shit. There we go. Alright. No, we just coming around the curve there, and Highway 64, or the main drag. It should be pulling up here. I think. I hope. It might be. It should be. It could be. Will it work? Come on. In the meantime, parts time. Methodist Cemetery on Highway 123, 1/4 of a mile from Lamar. Because I said that the black folks lived out there where I right in my little stomping ground, right? Pearl May, born 1890, died 1914. This is a baby stone. There's no name, and this is a large, beautifully carved stone. It is smooth on front and back. The ground is low and soft from much accumulation of dead leaves. Some stones are sunken in the ground and impossible to photograph. Some may have been carried away. A stone for Cora Kendall could not be photographed. No dates were visible. Come on. Anyway. '64 here. See? And like I said, we went around this little curve right here. Here we are. So I don't know exactly how much distance that is, but it's in the vicinity, for damn sure. All right. This right, the post office is set. This post office set right here. But before it was right there, it was. I think should be getting close. No, we don't want way too far, dude. Right here. It's right here. This building right here on this corner, because whoever operates this building right here, if you rent this building right here, there's a notary public permit attached to it that you can get. That's included with it, because it used to be the post office, and when they moved it down the street, they left. It's still there. I mean, that's why they hand it over to that's why they give the people who the people who rent it or lease it or whatever. That's why they get an opportunity to do that, because when they don't ever give this shit back. Like it's just because we stop using or the people forget, that don't mean that shit is still not available. It's still there. It's still legit until somebody comes along or until the people decide that they're going to allow or they want it changed. We want it changed. Until then, it's going to be what it is. I mean, and that's important to know. You know what I mean? Like, because I bet you there ain't very many people that know that there's an extra or another seal or another stamp, notary stamp, available to whomever's renting this building right here, just for the simple fact that it was what's the word I'm looking for? It was authorized. Yeah, it was authorized at one point, and they never took it back. So just because everybody forgot about it or nobody want to use it or what have you, that doesn't mean that shit, it ain't still available. And that's because I'm saying that again, reiterating that, because that's exactly what I'm doing with this post office, this postmaster thing. What I'm talking about, that where we got a duty. I realize that people don't forgot, but that don't change the fact that we got to fix this shit quick, man. And and it's still available. I'm reaching back and I'm grabbing that shit, dude, and asserting it right here, right now. And I'm making all that information available so that you can make a decision, or you can have well, I wouldn't necessarily say, I wouldn't necessarily say all the information, but you have a fucking better shot, you know, with the input what I got to add to whatever it is that you know. I mean, that addition is gonna multiply your stocks. Now, let's get back over here to these pictures right here, because as I was saying, this Kazort dude, his granddaddy or somebody. Let's see here, because I think I was reading right here. Whenever this is the only information found on a black school at Hartman District 50, District 34. Was a small one-teacher school, and the bottom's called Cottonwood. It was consolidated with Hartman in 1927 after their building had washed away in a flood. The following is a list of black people in Johnson County who could read or write or who had attended school that year, according to the 1880 census. Some ages are given and places of birth. The first census in Arkansas was in 1840. So in 1880, if Benjamin Kazor was 70, he would have been born in 1810. And like I said before, you got two generations, right? So this cat, let me see here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's that's him right there. I know it is. What is this? Yeah. Okay. Right here. Okay. Where do you? How do you? It should be like. There we go. Spin this thing. Okay, now let's see. Where you at, dude? Come on, dude. Put my little man down there, dude. Let me see something. Come on, man. I don't know how I did it earlier, but somehow or another, when I was joking around with earlier at the house there, he just popped up. I didn't think I could see, but I don't know exactly how I did it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Damn. There we go. Yes. Alright. Now, this is gonna be the Mr. Kazorts right here. The Kazorts. This is where the dude's supposed slave charter, his slave house was. Okay, that's what they tell me, is that he had slaves up in here, and like as you can see, man. I mean, they laid it out. They had sidewalks all down through here, but the trusty mayor, he decided to get rid of that. So he pulled all of that out, and I guess sold it. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. I mean, I don't know what the point is. I mean, it's not like they need the money. I mean, yeah, I mean they had it laid out all down here. Now this is gonna be that downtown block. What I was showing you, Bluestone Bank was down here on this corner down here. Where I was saying, yeah, because I want to look at this anyway. Because I was saying, that shit's got still. I mean, that foundation's still fucking down. It's got to be here, dude. Like the foundation's still there. Look at it. Yeah, I knew it had to be, dude. I mean, that's a, I mean, based off of the pictures that let's pull that shit up here, dude. That's what we're doing, ain't it? Back up. Okay. Where you at, man? Yeah, let's get all the way to the beginning. Yeah. Okay, now this is the opposite corner. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see. Boom. Now that's gonna be over here. This corner right here. And that house that's adjacent is gonna be right here where my little thing is. Now let's go back here. Look here. Right here. Now look here. Now, as you can see, this man standing down here, and you can see, I mean, it's well above his knee. The porch area. I mean, is up. I mean, it's up in his thigh, around pretty close to his groin, and as he's standing on the ground. The foundation is that. I mean, that's quite a bit of space that I'm not seeing. I mean, there's a lot of earth that's built up to cover that much. Are we going to say that they, when they took it down, that they took it down just to that far, and then they decided to stop there? Is that what we're going to say? I mean, I don't, because I mean, it's not like I know. I mean, I don't have any fucking clue. But just looking at it, that's a lot. That's a considerable space, man. That's a whole lot of earth, dude. And as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that if you could get that rock up, they'd have took that shit up, man. I mean, because they damn sure toted the building off, and by the time they did move it, they didn't go down too super damn far. I mean, just looking at, I mean, you can look at the growth here and see that, I mean, they had been done built up to cover most of that up. I mean, yeah, because I mean, and now I'm looking at it, I mean, yeah, here's where it ends, you know what I mean? So like that, those guys are standing up on here. Yeah, then that's fucking shit. The ground's been built way up to cover. Man. So the foundation is definitely there, man. Solid as a rock. I mean, don't get no much more. You can't get no solider. Now here we go. Here we are, because we about to wrap this thing up right here. Lamar in 1919. Okay, this is where we get to the part where hey, Cabin Creek. Ain't no Cabin Creek here, nigga. This is Lamar, okay? The town of Lamar is known by two names by the authority of the popular will of its citizens, and an act of the Arkansas State Legislature is officially named Lamar. What? The town of Lamar is known by two names by the authority of the popular will of its citizens, and an act of the Arkansas State Legislature is officially named Lamar. Officially named Lamar. Okay. Its original name, however, was Cabin Creek. It is Lamar or Cabin Creek, as one would be pleased to call it. There are but few cases of this kind of record in the United States, and occasionally it is a source of annoyance to its good citizens. What is now the Missouri Pacific Railroad reached Lamar, building westward, in 1872, but even prior to this, time, Cabin Creek was a prosperous trading post. Kazort Brothers erected the first building, were the first merchants, and as their log cabin store situated on their farm was located near the creek, the town was named Cabin Creek. The name was suggested by a member of the Adams family who was related to the Adams that founded and have since achieved fame through the Adams Express Company of America. The railroad company created a depot at Cabin Creek, and Kazor Brothers, being the largest lumbermen between Little Rock and Fort Smith, were the first agents in charge. Lamar has never experienced a boom of any kind. Its growth has been steady and healthy, and the town now has about 900 people. The town site is much favored by nature, and the general street, business, and residence arrangements are both sensible and admirable. The business section is located on the north side of the railroad, and the main business street extends a distance of more than 3 blocks. The retail commercial houses all present an unusually healthy appearance, one of the buildings being the largest business structure in Johnson County, having been erected from the high-grade blue building stone from the Lamar quarries. Okay. Excuse me. Hang on. Sorry. Excuse me. Apologize. Now, this was the Lamar Depot before it was changed from Cabin Creek. Now, as you can see, yeah, it's Cabin Creek, and they come and they said, "Hey, this is what it is. We're not gonna have it. What you thought it was, it's over." Now, when I told you a minute ago, history of the school, as this is the first edition of this kind from our walls, we think proper to tell you of our school. In the year 1914, the town of Lamar lost its school building by fire. Of course, it was necessary to rebuild, and this was done. When the question of building came up, some wanted to build up one kind of building and some another. The plans were made, and some declared the proposed building too expensive. But by laboring and sweating of the town, a building that is worthy of any town was erected. School then started, and has been progressing ever since. In the state legislature, February 1919, a bill for the consolidation of Lamar, Oakland, and Pittsburgh schools was passed. This gave more territory to the school and a chance to get a good high school education. Also in 1919, the school was listed as a Smith-Hughes Vocational Agricultural School, and we were provided with a Smith-Hughes instructor by the government. This work has been very interesting as well as instructive. It is our aim to have 40 students in this department next year. It is being arranged for waterworks to be put into the building by next year. Also, we hope to have a domestic science and domestic art department next year. Of course, other things will be added as we need them. As we need them, yes. So there you have it. Can you believe that shit? No bathroom. And to make it even sweeter, let me show you. Let me just run back through here. Okay, now he told you that bullshit about how some wanted to do it like this and some wanted to do it like that, and one of they come up with the finest shit you could fucking find. Well, explain how come they look exactly the fucking same? How come this is the same fucking exact same shit? And I mean, if you did any research at all, and you could find hundreds of these motherfuckers all over the United States, and they look the exact same. But you just heard that shield tell us that this here is. I mean, they was bickering and arguing. They didn't know what they was gonna do, and they here we are, bam, finest fucking establishment that money could buy. Rivaling the other, and just having to fucking match it too. Let's think about it for a minute. As you look at, I mean, what's going on? What the hell? Windows knocked out and shit. Bars on the windows and shit. I mean, what the fuck is going on? I mean, the well, you got kids in the bus when you're taking pictures. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Somebody explain this. And what was there was enough. There was some. I mean, and that's bizarre too. 80 or 68 people baptized at one time. I mean, this lady coming up out her house is dilapidated. I mean, somebody explain to me what the fuck's going on. What that was something else. Oh, well, of course. I mean, this bold-faced lie right here. Yeah, I built it, and it's obvious that that's what it was. As I'm looking at this right now, this right here has been repurposed, man. Because I don't know when this picture was taken, but I mean, it's more than obvious that this is a door. So what the hell is going on? You built it and put a door up here and for just for shits and giggles, or what? And I mean, nothing's adding up, y'all. And I mean, the important part, what you need to know is they're gonna give you a history, and you need to know that it's his story. You have your own story, and you can write it every damn day. You cannot buy anything what you're told from anywheres. You can figure it out on your own enough to make it, enough to figure this shit out, and then all that doesn't matter so much, But I feel like it's important, imperative. You're never going to get anywhere until you realize that the deception is real. And that's what I'm trying to show you here. You can see all of the damn deception right here. And if it's happening, I mean, when I seen the little shits what they's doing about the Tatari and all of that dumb shit back a couple years ago, I commenced looking in right here where I'm at. Cause see, I know the motherfuckers lie based on what they did in my family and going back, when I was a little kid. And so I know they fucking they're something's up. I mean, I didn't know what it was, but I know that they'll get your ass, man. And so I'm not ever. I mean, you can't fool me, man, and that's why, cause I know better. I mean, you can't. No, I'm not buying no bullshit. I'm not buying no bullshit. And when you stop and you realize that, okay, if a motherfucker telling one lie, come on now. If you find that 1 or 2 or 12 of the motherfuckers have to toe this so certain line, what makes you think that somebody's special and that they all don't have to toe that line? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the way that it is. I mean, for me personally, I mean, I'm gonna get a beat on that shit really fast, and I'm gonna go with it, because I know you can't really mask your intent. You can't. I mean, the only way it's just like anything else. You got that other motherfucker's got to be a willing participant and buy your dumb shit, or I mean, it'll never. You can't fool nobody, man, with your intent. I mean, you just can't. And if you think you can, hey, more power to you, man. Do what you do. Get the fuck off of here. We don't want you around here. Anyway. I think we're about good on here, on this one. I think I said enough. Yeah. I will say this before I go. No matter where you are, I challenge you to look around, man, and see if you can't find the same narrative, same fucking song, second stanza, wherever you are, you're gonna find that the stories don't add up when you go and you actually start doing the digging and shit like I have here. You're gonna find that what you thought you couldn't be further from the truth. And if I'm wrong, let me know, man. I'll be more than glad to stand on it. I'm not fucked up, but but I know better. Until next time, keep your head up and take care of yourself. I'm out.